Hello, everyone. Welcome to another season, and special welcome to Praz and Luke, who are joining our beloved Conts group this year. Great to see you guys. This is the group draw that everybody likes to watch. This is the group draw for the CCL Championship League to build our groups for the upcoming season. So without any further ado, I'll get right into it. Quick explanation of the rules. We have 6 pots with 5 persons in each pot, which we're going to use to build 5 groups of 6. You note here the qualifiers or the placeholders that are listed. Those are going to be the top 3 qualifiers from those lads in this area here. So this includes the new lads plus everyone who finished in the bottom half of the table last year. So between game weeks 1 and 4, we'll have total points minus hits. Top 3 would then be put into these 3 spots wherever they come in the draw. Okay, for the draw itself, I put a randomizer together, and each of the pots contain the folks that are listed above. So when you, why won't it open for me? There we go. When you click on here, you'll see the 5 people that are in pot 6. We'll then do a random generated from left to right across the 5 groups. This randomizer doesn't recognize when we've already selected somebody. So if a name comes up more than once, we'll just keep hitting the generate button until we have one that hasn't been selected yet. So without further ado, let's start making the draw. We have pot 6 containing top marks, Eddie J, and the 3 qualifiers. So starting from left to right. Second in the qualifying group is in Group A. Top marks will go in Group B. Eddie will go into Group C. Qualifier 3 will go into Group D, which leaves qualifier 1 in Group E. Simple enough. All right, moving on to pot 5. This contains 2 left feet, Cynic, AK, WG, and JK. JK making it back into the group after qualifying from last year, so good to see. Let's start now in group pot 5. TLF will go into Group A. Into Group B with top marks will be AK. Eddie will have JK. Oh, missed it twice. Sorry about that. JK came out first. He will go into Group C. Group D. We have TLF. We have Cynic or WG. Cynic goes into Group D. And finally, Group E has WG. All right, Group A for now, pot 4. This contains Jeff, Scored, Atticus Finch, Le Bleu, and Jossie. Jeff with TLF and a qualifier in Group A. In with top marks and AK is Scored. JK and Eddie will have Le Bleu in their group. Group D has Atticus Finch, which leaves Jossie to go into Group E with double G and the first qualifier. All right, pot 3. Boss, Phil, Zofar, Gloria K, and Waleed. Boss goes in with Jeff and TLF. Scored in AK will get Gloria K. In Group C, Zofar with Le Bleu, JK, and Eddie. Group D will have Phil, former winner 2 years ago, in with Atticus and Cynic, which leaves Waleed in Group E with Jossie and Double G. All right, we are now into the top 10 from last year in the Conts group. We have myself, Eric, PKW, THM, and Jazz. Going into pot 2. Eric in with Boss, Jeff, TLF. Group B. PKW in with Gloria K, Scored, AK, and top marks. Group C is THM. Group D is myself with Phil, Atticus, Cynic. I was in the group with Phil last year, which means the last one is Jazz in Group E. All right, now last year's winner, Professor Bear. Last year's winner of the Conts Europa League, Pirlo, and the remaining top three in the league from last year, Darth Crid, Late Riser, and Bossman TFF. So top C Group A will be TFF. Group B is Professor Bear, the defending champ. Group C is Darth Crid. Group D sees Late Riser, which means Pirlo goes into Group E. So once again, reviewing the groups. In Group A, we have TFF, Eric, Boss, Jeff, TLF, and second in the qualifying group. Group B, Professor Bear, PKW, Gloria K, Scored, AK, and Top Marks. Group C, Darth Crid, THM, Zofar, Leblu, JK, and Eddie. Group D, Late Riser, myself, Phil, Atticus, Cynic, and a third qualifier out of the group. And then Group E has Pirlo, Jazz, Waleed, Jussie, Double G, and the top qualifier from game weeks 1 through 4. So there we have it. We will start game week 1 through 4 as a qualifying group, and then we will pick up. I posted a couple of days ago in the wrong chat what our match day fixtures for the group stage will be. So if you need to see that again, just give me a ping, and I also put the link to where you could track everything up in a Google spreadsheet. All right, everyone. Thanks for joining. Have a good rest of your tinkering. We'll talk to you guys all pretty soon.